Hi guys, welcome back to another Matchbox restoration. Today we've got this old Mercury police car. It's a Lesney number 55 or 73 according to the base. And as you can see, it's been painted a few times by somebody who really doesn't know how to paint. It's black at the moment, and as you'll see when we take it apart, there's also red paint and blue paint on the inside. Taking it off the turntable now to give you a closer look. As you can see, there is nothing good about this car anymore. The front windscreen is smashed, the rear windscreen is smashed, the paintwork is shocking, but at least it's had some tail lights detailed in, so that's nice. A bit of blue paint there on the wheel, and the base has been painted also, making it very difficult to read. And some more details there on the headlights. It looks like I'll be having to remanufacture the windscreen section. So now to get it opened up, into the jeweler's vice it goes. And ready to drill out the rivets with the 4mm drill bit. And that went nice and easily, getting the brush out to just quickly clean up. And now to pop the base off. Smooth. And the rear. Smooth. Now cracking it open, we'll check the condition of the insides. And as you can see, there's the blue and red paint that I was talking about earlier. The interior is stuck in with paint, but it's not too thick, so it comes out easy enough. That's a nice, fairly detailed driver and passenger there. And as you can see, the window section is also stuck in with paint and absolutely obliterated. So back in the vise she goes, ready to drill out the rivets holding in the window section. Quick clean up. And having to be very careful here not to smash it any further, as I do need it for a template to rebuild it. And it looks like it's not drilled enough. Giving another spin on the drill. And attempt number 2. Between the rivets and the paint, it really does not want to come out. But it will. And that was the final pop that we were looking for. Free at last. And drilling it out, ready for the tapping. And now it's time for paint removal. Today I will be using caustic soda. I'm not completely convinced on it. It did the job, but I do find paint stripper does work better, so I think I'll be going back to that in the future. However, this just might be an off case, so I will try it a couple more times before I'm completely decided. So that's covered now with boiling water and ready for 1 tablespoon of caustic soda. And it not fizzing up like it usually should, that will be due to the kettle having sat for a little while after it boiled. Now to let it sit for 10 minutes and do its thing. And now it's 10 minutes later, give it a quick swirl just to knock off any loose paint. And now to go fishing for car parts. Safety first. So it's removed all the paint from the outside, but barely touched the paint on the inside of the casting. Now we'll be pouring this down the drain, seeing as it's drain cleaner, before giving the casting a good rinse with some plain hot tap water. And just one more final rinse just to ensure all the caustic soda has been removed from the casting. Now over to the Dremel tool to give it a quick polish up, and using a flathead screwdriver to pick out any leftover paint. And as you can see here, like I said, there's still so much paint left over on the inside that it's barely even softened it, so I will have to dunk it in the paint stripper in a little while. Moving on to the base, that polishes up quite nicely and all the paint was removed quite fluidly throughout. Now I noticed there was a bend in the A-pillar, so now we'll be removing that just by giving it a quick crimp with some pliers. They seem to be the perfect size, so a quick squeeze and it's back to straight again. And just checking the other ones as well, just to make sure there's no more bends, and everything else seems pretty straight, but just to make sure. And finally we're all good. And I will not be primering this one, it's enamel paint so it should stick fairly well. Going back to original, so it's just gloss white through the airbrush, which is the Iwata HPM2, I believe. There's a link in the description. And this is how she looks after the first coat. Very clean, very nice, I do approve. And quickly blasting through coat number 2. Ready for the end result now. And I would call that damn near perfect. On with the lacquer. Very clean, very shiny. And This is after it's dried, all looking very smooth. I will be printing off some decals to match it to the original, but I need to find a decent enough picture of the original to copy it from. And just testing the base fitment, everything is still straight as expected. And now I'm ready to make the windows. What I've done is cut some very thin, clear polycarbonate just to cut into shape using the original windows as a template, and glued them into the frame. And now using paint pens to paint in the details like lights. And reusing the original wheels, just repainted the chrome parts. And just another reminder of how it looked when I started. The mess of paint, the cracked and smashed windows, the missing roof beacon, the chipped off paint off the wheels and everywhere on the body. And it's hard to tell in this shot, but it's actually leaning to one side also. And this is what she looks like now. Very smart, very original. It's not screwed down properly, hence why it's lifted up slightly on the front there. All in all, I'm very impressed. Anyway, that's everything for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and stay tuned because we do have a Christmas special in the making. That should be quite interesting. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.